Hello, today we are going to interview Particl teams. Hi, Imran.
Hi, how's everybody?
I want to know what is Particl. Can you let us know more about?
Yeah, Particl in a nutshell, initially it's a privacy platform on which we have built an open marketplace which will allow people to buy and sell using our native token, which is called Particl. So you'll be able to trade in on crypto using our crypto token. The general idea here is that we are privacy focused, so all the trades on our platform are private. So there's no risk of anyone finding out your user information or your private information. All the transactions on the blockchain are also private at the same time. So in a nutshell, we are the only free open marketplace in the crypto space. And we've been developing for the last 2 years. We currently have our alpha testnet available, and in about 4 weeks we'll be launching on mainnet on our own blockchain. So roughly in about 4 to 6 weeks time we will have our working product on mainnet, so you will be able to buy and sell using Particl tokens, which you can acquire if you don't have them already on exchanges like Bittrex, Bitsy, Upbit, Changely, CoinSwitch, etc. There are several. You can go on our website and you can get the links for those so that you can acquire the Particl and then you can buy items on our website. Sorry, on our platform.
Oh, that's awesome. So, may I know what's the plan or focus in 2019? Your plan and focus in 2019.
Plan and focus in a one line.
Really simple. So the plan for Q1 in 2019, we have been spending the last few years building up this platform, and now that we've built what we believe to be the first true free market for the world that also allows the buyers and sellers to have privacy, we are now trying to transition from being a development project and trying to grow our community as fast as possible. And we're very excited that we're in Hong Kong right now, and we're very excited that we are able to show our real product that, in our opinion, is bringing many of the dreams that crypto was able to give to the world are now coming true. We now have all the strengths of blockchain and the privacy of the most private types of crypto, and now we have a marketplace that can allow people as easily as buying and selling on any marketplace, if not easier than the existing marketplaces. You're now actually able to conduct trade with each other, and at the end of the day, you're not going to You're not going to have the risk of having your personal data hacked and your credit card information and stolen. So now that we're here at the show, we're very excited to see that a lot of people would love to have a product like this. So we're hoping to now start focusing more and more on showing people in Asia and all over the world, in particular, that we have this product. We've built it, it's here, and you can start using it almost very soon. In a month, you'll be able to actually use this. And we're hoping that we can get some early users that would like to sell their fashion, their shoes, their old Apple iPhone, whatever it is they have, and they can now sell them amongst each other without being censored or without having anyone else or even other sellers be able to compete with them unfairly. And I was an online seller for almost a decade, and other sellers would use bad tactics to compete with me that were unfair. And if I'm selling on Particl, now my success is hidden from my competitors. And so if I'm selling 5,000 units a day, my sellers won't know now. The people will have no idea whether or not I'm successful or not, and it's going to prevent people from competing with me unfairly. If you are going to compete with me, you'll have to do your best to try to sell your own products without knowing what the other sellers are doing. And so the world hasn't had the ability to have a free market like this, in which the community has all the power and privacy that it wants, that crypto now makes possible.
It's almost that we are extending the vision of Bitcoin. If you look in the Bitcoin code, you see from Satoshi that he already had the vision to build a marketplace. We are just extending that vision.
Thank you so much. We definitely will have more understanding of the Particl teams. One last question. Do you have a view on the cryptocurrency market in 2019? Do you have any thoughts or views?
Oh, that's a hard one.
That's a tough one. What I see in general with crypto, I've been involved with Bitcoin since 2010, and so this is actually the third bear market. Everyone feels like this is the first, but this is actually the third one, and it's actually one of the weaker ones. I think we only went down 90% down or something across the altcoins, and Bitcoin only went down, what was it, like 60 or 70%, right? The older ones were worse. So I actually feel that despite the fact that in the media and on the news, everyone's saying all these negative things, crypto is over, Bitcoin is dead, all I know is that a tremendous amount of wealth and social capital was created in the last 2 or 3 years, and it's still here, and all that social capital and all these communities are stronger, they're bigger, and the ecosystem is going to be much more aggressive and much meaner when the markets begin to improve and sentiment starts to lift. And I don't necessarily know what's going to happen. No one does. However, it's hard for me to imagine that in even the medium term, we're not going to see tremendously useful applications showing up to the world. And in my opinion, crypto has not yet had its aha. It hasn't had its Uber. It hasn't had its Airbnb that disrupted in any existing entrenched industry outside of just being a speculative asset. 2019 might be the year that changes. And I'm hopeful that Particl is one of these disruptive applications that begin to allow people to realize that a new type of future is real and it's actually going to happen. And so I'm very optimistic.
Me too. So thank you very much for your interview. Thank you.